Hey there, I'm Henry Liu, former chef turned realtor. Welcome back to Home Cooking, where I bring my two passions together, good food and beautiful homes. Today, I'm in Ridgefield, Washington at 908 Northeast 224th Circle. Ridgefield has been one of the fastest growing communities in Southwest Washington. Quiet streets, great schools, and easy access to both Vancouver and Portland. It's the kind of place where people move when they want a little bit more space, but still want to stay connected. And today, we're making something that reminds almost everybody of home. Grilled cheese sandwiches and tomatoes bisque soup. Simple, comforting, and honestly, one of the best combinations ever created. Butter goes into the pot first, followed by diced onions and garlic. Let them soften slowly because that sweetness builds the base of the soup. Instead of just relying on canned tomatoes, I'm using a mix of fresh tomatoes for brightness and canned tomatoes for depth. A few different varieties of fresh tomatoes go into the wok, along with crushed canned tomatoes and a spoon of tomato paste to concentrate the flavor. I add a handful of fresh basil right into the pot so the flavor infuses into the soup. Then, chicken stock to loosen everything up and help the soup simmer together. Now comes the moment of truth. I'm using an immersion blender and blending it directly in the wok. Hopefully, I do not redecorate this kitchen with tomato bisque. Once the soup is smooth, we finish it with a little bit of cream, salt, pepper, and a little love from MSG. That gives it the full, rich flavor you expect from a proper bisque. While the soup simmers, let me tell you a little bit about this home. 908 Northeast 224th Circle sits just over an acre here in Ridgefield. That kind of space is getting harder and harder to find, especially with newer homes. The house itself is over 4,000 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, which gives you plenty of flexibility whether you have a big family, guests coming to visit, or just want room to spread out. One thing I really like about the layout is the main level bedroom and full bath, perfect for visitors or anyone who prefers not to deal with stairs. There's also a large office with built-in cabinetry if you work from home. And upstairs, you have a bonus room that could easily become a media room, game room, or second living space. Outside the home, you have a fully fenced backyard, fruit trees, blueberry bushes, and a large deck that makes you feel like this is a private Northwest retreat. Oh, also, there's a swim spa. And Ridgefield is one of those communities that keeps growing for a reason. You get quiet neighborhoods, parks, trails, but you're still right along the I-5 corridor, so getting to Vancouver or Portland is very easy. If you are craving a quick burger, In-N-Out is just a short drive away. And for anyone who enjoys a little late-night entertainment, Illinois Casino is right down the road with restaurants, shows, and gaming. So you get the space and calm of Ridgefield living while still having plenty to do nearby. Now, the grilled cheese. First thing is getting the cast iron grill hot. For the bread, I like to slice it myself so it is as fresh as possible. Thick slices make a better sandwich and hold up when you dunk it into the soup. For the outside of the bread, I mixed softened butter, a pinch of salt, garlic, and just a little bit of mayonnaise. The butter gives you flavor, the mayo helps the bread brown evenly, and together they create that perfect crispy crust. The bread goes butter side down on the hot griddle. For the cheese, I like a combination that melts well but still has flavor. Sharp cheddar for that classic grilled cheese taste, Gruyere for nuttiness, and Muenster to help everything melt into that perfect gooey center. I like to shred all the cheeses so they mix together and melt faster. 3 cheeses working together is the best. We let it cook slowly so the cheese melts completely while the outside turns deep golden brown and crisp. Once the sandwich is ready, it comes off the griddle and gets plated right next to the tomato bisque. And of course, we cut the sandwich diagonally because we're not barbarians. When it is ready to serve, 1 basil leaf right on top for garnish. Look at that. Oh yeah. This bitch apart. Yeah. This is tomato bisque and grilled cheese here at 908 Northeast 224th Circle in Ridgefield. Imagine finishing a long day, stepping into your kitchen and making something simple like this while the people you care about gather around the table. Comfort food in a home that was built for everyday living. At this house, no reservations needed. Just book a tour with me to come take a look at this amazing listing, and who knows, This might be your home soon.